What's up, guys? How you doing? Joined here by my good friend Shirley, who is kicking the crap out of my feet. Say hi, Shirley. Can't see it, but last night we had this massive storm. Oh my! It's terrible. The ground is ice. No, this is all ice. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm also barefoot on said ice, so I'm gonna go inside now. That was not warm. So last night we have this storm. I'm sitting here making cookies. Right? Because look at me. I look like the type of dude that's a cookie machine. So I'm making chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. And I'm just kind of like shoveling stuff out of the oven. And I hear this noise outside like it's starting to rain. I'm like, oh, it's starting to rain. I gotta let my cat in. I come running over to the door, right? I'm like, oh, hi, Shirley, who's sitting right here. I gotta point out wherever she went that Shirley is not a small cat. Okay, so that's just fuel for this. Look at this. In comparison, big. So I go to let Shirley inside, and all of a sudden, within seconds, a giant windstorm just kicks up, and it's at least 40-mile-per-hour winds, possibly. I literally watch my giant fat cat get blown off my deck. This is not an exaggeration for funny video. This happened. My fat cat got blown off into the yard, and for a second there, I'm looking at the weather and straight line water, which is like coming in to my house at this point, and I'm like, Mother Nature just took my cat. Fine, Fat Shirley. I braved the storm. I put on my face and I went out into the storm. I did not go gentle into that good night. I went out to go get the fat cat. I couldn't find her. I didn't know where she went. Like, I seriously thought Mother Nature had kidnapped my cat, because you can't see, the rain is just, like, in your face, and it's kind of windy and shit, and it's not warm out, it's November, you know, it was like 70 degrees, and now it's like 2 degrees with water in my face, Mother Nature. So I find my cat, and I'm going to try and do this again. Do you see this little shed right there? Okay, so Shirley, and all her fatness, had, like, compressed herself down to pancake size and wedged herself underneath the foundation. That was Shirley. Under this little house over here. I had to go pry my fat cat from Mother Nature from under the house. This was not my highlight of my evening. I have cookies in the oven that are done and a fat cat wedged out underneath the shed. So I go out there, I decide Shirley's got to come in. So I literally have to pry her out with a stick. This is terrible sounding, but it's the only way that I could get my cat back. So I pried her out from under the shed with a giant stick, and she, you know, finally comes out and is terrified to death because she's afraid of her shadow, and her eyes are, you know, huge, like a rabid monkey. And I scoop up Chunky, and I run her into the house. Poor Shirley, telling her it's going to be okay. I'm sorry, and it's terrible because that's what, you know, properly you should do to your children, is that you need to tell them things are going to be okay when things are definitely terrible surrounding them. She doesn't know. She has 4 paws and doesn't understand what I'm saying. I'm speaking alien. You know? So I bring Shirley back inside, wrap her up on a blanket, and try and comfort the poor frozen cat. And then I realize there's only one thing that I can do to really comfort my fat cat. I feed her. And now today, it's icy and shitty outside. And that's really my insane story for now. I'm going to piece this together and stick this up on the YouTubes for Monday. I'll do that for Monday. And then I'm going to go out and hang out with Morgan. I got to upload more videos. This is really challenging, so to speak, to put new stuff up all the time. But this happened, so this was easy, you know. So maybe I just gotta wait for shit to happen, because it makes life a lot more easier. And that's really it. I hope you guys have a good day. I will see you tomorrow.